The Suez Crisis of 1956 stands as a pivotal moment in the landscape of modern conflicts, significantly reshaping international diplomacy. It was not merely a territorial dispute, it embodied the broader themes of decolonization and the strategic importance of oil in a post-World War II world. As newly independent countries emerged from colonial rule, the geopolitical balance was rapidly shifting, creating a complex tapestry of alliances and enmities. The crisis can be traced back to growing tensions in the Middle East, exacerbated by the struggle for control over valuable oil resources. Egypt, under the leadership of President Gamal Abdel Nasser, sought to assert its sovereignty by nationalizing the Suez Canal, a crucial waterway for international trade and oil transportation. The canal, previously controlled by British and French interests, became a flashpoint for conflict. Footage from this era vividly captures the tense atmosphere as Western powers reacted to Nasser's audacious move. Diplomatic channels erupted in discussions. London and Paris felt threatened by the loss of control over a vital economic route. As the crisis unfolded, military options were quickly considered. The British and French, possessing colonial legacies, viewed Nasser's actions as a challenge to their authority. They formed a secret alliance with Israel, planning a military intervention to regain control over the canal. The decision to launch an assault revealed the complexities of Cold War politics, as both the United States and the Soviet Union recognized the implications of the conflict on their spheres of influence. Tension escalated with news reports highlighting the mobilization of troops and naval forces. Historical footage shows the military buildup as anxieties about a wider conflict loomed large. In a dramatic turn, the United States, then led by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, opposed the intervention. Eisenhower understood that the alliance among Britain, France, and Israel risked igniting a broader war, potentially involving the Soviet Union. He feared that such a conflict would destabilize the region and jeopardize Western interests. The U.S. response marked a significant departure from traditional colonial attitudes as it aimed to promote stability in the Middle East rather than reinforcing European dominance. This shift in U.S. foreign policy was evident in the pressure exerted on Britain and France to withdraw their forces. The reaction of the international community was swift. Criticism poured in from nations around the world, many of whom sympathized with Nasser's nationalist agenda. The crisis became a symbol of anti-imperialist sentiment as countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America rallied against colonial powers. The United Nations intervened, calling for an immediate ceasefire, and for the first time, deploying peacekeeping forces to the region. Rare archival footage shows the United Nations General Assembly in motion as representatives from various nations denounced the invasion, advocating for respect of sovereignty and self-determination. The pressure mounted, and within weeks, Britain and France were forced to withdraw their troops, marking a decisive victory for Nasser and a turning point in decolonization efforts across the globe. The Suez Crisis illuminated the decline of traditional colonial powers and the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as global superpowers. The outcome reshaped the diplomatic landscape. No longer would colonial interests dictate terms in the post-war era. The event catalyzed a re-evaluation of Western policy towards the Middle East, emphasizing the importance of oil as a strategic commodity in contemporary geopolitics. As nations sought independence, the lessons learned from the Suez Crisis would resonate in future conflicts. The ramifications of this event would echo through the decades, influencing subsequent interactions in the region. As countries like Algeria and Ghana grappled with their own paths towards decolonization, the struggle for resources and self-rule would remain central. The footage captured during the Suez Crisis serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of power and the ever-changing dynamics of international relations. The confrontation over the canal was not only a military conflict, but a definitive moment that set the stage for future negotiations and alliances. In conclusion, the Suez Crisis exemplified how the interplay of oil and diplomacy could redefine nations, altering their trajectories for years to come. As we reflect on this chapter of history, we recognize the ongoing implications that the Suez Crisis has had on modern conflicts and the shifting powers within global politics.